This one is an interesting one, because this is the one we use to show that Mashiach, Messiah, is divine. He's more than a human.
Yeah, because I was told like that, the Messiah is not God. So
Okay, well, let's see if that's true. Here you go. I'm going to show you something here. Daniel 7:13 and 14. This is one we use. It says, I saw in the visions of the night, behold, with the clouds of the heaven, one like a man. It's actually Bar Inasha. Bar Inash in Aramaic. Bar Inash. We say Bar Nasha. Coming, clouds of heaven coming, and he came up to the Ancient of Days and was brought before him. Okay, now, Bar Inash, Bar Nasha in modern Assyrian, Bar Inash means son of Inash, son of man. Ke Bar means like a son of man.
yeah.
So literally it's son of man, right?
Yeah.
But what will all the nations do for him? And he gave him, the Ancient of Days gave him dominion and glory in the kingdom, and all peoples, nations shall serve him. Now notice this son of man, Ke Barinash, one like a son of man. Barinash means son of man. His dominion is an eternal dominion, which will not be removed, and his kingdom one which will not be destroyed. Now notice, he rules forever over all peoples, but they will serve him. Now, what's the Aramaic for serve? In Aramaic, it comes from pilach. Yipelechun.
Oh, yeah, Yipelchun, yeah.
Yipelchun. Yipelchun from pilach. Yipelchun. They will all Yipelchun serve him, right?
Yeah, serve or praise or.
Okay, but this word Yipelchun is used in Daniel for the service given only to God.
Really?
Oh yeah. Daniel 7:27, buddy. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kingdoms under all the heavens will be given to the people only once. Its kingdoms is a perpetual kingdom, and all dominions will serve and obey. Well, holy ones. Okay. Now here, the word is Elyonin. It will be given to the Most High. Elyonin. Elyonin, that's the high. That's God. How do I know? Elyonin is God because he's mentioned here in Daniel 7:25. The Most High. The Elyonin, the high ones, holy ones, it's actually the Most High. That's him. So they give Yipelchun to the Most High, right? Because the Most High is the highest ones, plural.
Yeah, and to the Son of Man.
Oh, Son of Man gets Yipelchun, right?
Yeah, also him.
But now notice who the Son of Man is. Look, watch. Now watch Rashi. Look what he's going to say. Here, you're going to read it. This is a Chabad Daura. This is not Christian. Who is one like a man?
The Messiah.
Wow. So he agrees with the Christians. This is Messiah. Look what he says here. Read it for us.
Well, yeah, it says the person who's being spoken here is the King Messiah.
So Rashi says the Son of Man who rides the clouds and is worshipped forever is King Messiah. And now, who could Jesus claim to be? This is Jesus when the high priest wanted to accuse him of blasphemy. Look what he says. Mark 14:61-62. This is Jesus. Look what he says. They accuse him of blasphemy. But he kept silent and did not answer. Again, the high priest was questioning him and said to him, are you the Christ, the Son of the Blessed One? And Jesus said, I am. And you shall see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the power and coming with the clouds of heaven. So Jesus says, I'm the Messiah, that Son of Man that rides the clouds of heaven, and I sit at the right hand of the power. So why are Christians accused of lying that Daniel 7:13-14 is about Messiah, when Jesus claimed to be Messiah, who's that Son of Man, when the rabbis admit that Daniel 7 is about the Messiah? They're not going to tell you that, right?
No, they said that it can't be Jesus. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's say, we'll put that aside. Is Daniel 7 about Messiah? Yes.
Yes.
But this Messiah rides the clouds of heaven. If he's only human, how does he ride the clouds of heaven? Because that's what God does. Hashem does in the Old Testament. He rides the clouds of heaven. I'll show you that. And if he's only human, why is he served forever like the Most High?
Well, he's divine then, but...
Oh, you got it. So then why is Jesus condemned for blasphemy, or Christians accused of lying for saying, that Son of Man that Daniel saw, he's more than a man, he's divine, He rides the clouds of heaven. He rules forever. He's worshipped. And Jesus claimed to be that Son of Man. Can I give you one final one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, where will Messiah, Mashiach, come from? Watch here. This is Rashi again. Watch here. Oh, here again, Rashi. It's not me, so don't people say, "Oh, you're lying, Sam. Shut your pie hole." Okay, okay. Here. And you, Bethlehem, Ephrathah, you should have been the lowest of the clans of Judah for me. He shall emerge for me to be a ruler over Israel, and his origin is from old, from days of yore. So notice this one. He's ancient. He's old, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, but who is this? From you shall emerge for me who?
The Messiah, son of David.
Where is he going to come from? Bethlehem. Ephrathah.
Yeah.
Okay, but how old is he? This ruler is from where? Read it. How old is he?
Mikadem Yamei Olam. So he's from very old.
Wait, Adam Olam means he's from the beginning, from eternity, right?
Yeah, from eternity.
But wait, how can a human being be from eternity, from Olam? Okay, now let's see where Jesus was born. There you go. So when they say, "Oh no, you're making," what?
I thought he's from Nazareth.
No. He was raised in Nazareth. Where was he born? You can be born in Israel and raised in America, right?
Yeah.
So you're born in Israel and you're raised in Sweden. We're not talking about where you're raised, where you're born. Look where Jesus was born. Now, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, he's born exactly where the prophet said Mashiach would come. In the days of Herod the king, Matthew 2:1-6, behold, Magi from the east arrived in Jerusalem, saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." And when Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And gathering together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he was inquiring of them where the Christ was to be born. Mashiach. Christ is from Greek. And they said to him, "In Bethlehem, Judea." Now notice what they quote. For this is what's been written by the prophet. "And you, Bethlehem, land of Judah." They just quoted Micah. Same prophecy we just read. "And by no means least among the leaders of Judah. For out of you shall come forth a leader who will shepherd my people Israel." Notice the Jews at Jesus' time believed that Micah 5:2 tells us where Messiah would be born. And Jesus was born in Bethlehem. And the rabbis agree. Micah 5 tells us where Messiah would come. Here it is. Chabad.org, Rashi's commentary. "And you, Bethlehem Ephrathah," who's coming? Messiah, son of David. So Jesus is born exactly where the prophet said Messiah would come, Bethlehem. And yet the prophet said this Messiah is not just human because he comes from Olam. Qadim ma Olam. He's ancient. That's exactly what we can say about Jesus. Isn't that exactly what we say about Jesus?
Yeah, you do.
That he's the divine son who comes from eternity to become man. So why are the rabbis saying baloney? The Tanakh doesn't teach it. I just gave you the rabbis. I didn't give you Christians.